What's your goal in life, Andy? Goal in life, son?
To build a few really good businesses, I think.
Yeah, and then what? Sell them or carry on and build them?
Carry on and build them, I think. Yeah, I need to build them.
That's the problem. Yeah, I've got a joke for you. We go to, my wife by mistake booked a holiday once, and it turned out to be northern Sardinia, where the Aga Khan built a place called Olbia. So we went, and it was absolutely fantastic. Airplane landed, and all the other planes had got no writing on them. Anyway, worked that one out. So we go to this harbour, and it's got about 10, 20 boats in a huge, great big massive boat, 6 o'clock on a Sunday night. The ones with a thin steering wheel, like that, in a form of a racing yacht, yeah? With another one on the same boat next to it, 2 of them.
Right.
Those type of boats.
Yeah.
We walked round this harbour for 3/4 of an hour, right? And we saw 2 people. A lad with long hair on a dinghy on the other side of the harbour, and a bloke fishing. There was nobody on them, and there was nobody near them.
Right.
Talk about serious money. So the gist of it is, the wives must be saying, you know, we'll go into the thing, you know, I'm in Bond doing the business, you go, do what you want. People that love business really do well.
That's it. Well, I love.
It's interesting, isn't it?
I love business for business itself. It's it's just good fun to run it. So yeah, I've been doing it for a few years now. So yeah.
How
long have you been doing it?
20 years. But it's very important what I said. I have never really in here stopped being an employee. I'm just replicating in a business way the confines. Yeah, I'll be there in 3/4 of an hour. And I'll be incidentally one other one. Absolutely fantastic. Jeff Olson.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah. Well, but I wouldn't. I'd never get into any trouble with anything. So I don't.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't take the defeat or the knocks. That's different. Skippy isn't bothered because he hasn't got the brains. He's too thick-skinned. You wouldn't know. He doesn't know that. Don't you go there. You can't do that and all that stuff. And the thing, Jeff Olson, and there's this little book in the philosophy, and it says about, and I translate this into this, and I tell this if I do little talks or things to people and I said one night I was going out, and I'd read this book and I thought about it, and it was 6:30 in the traffic going home, and all the vans are going home down the Whittle. So I went up the bridge at Stretton, turned back round and came back down here and did 2 jobs. And the philosophy says on the American tape that those 2 jobs every night for the 5 weeks makes a huge difference in about year 13 in the size of your house. Whoa, Jeff Olson says, what a philosophy, he says. You mean I've got to stay on the X for 2 years and then you'll tell me on the X for 2 years. So I'm translating it. So while all the lads are going home then, 5:30, and I do these 2 jobs extra and get in at 8:30 every night for 13 years, check the size of the house. Little philosophies like that. Oh, the edge, having length, God, that's good. I can see that, I'll do that. So yeah, so you do what you're doing now. Oh, Andy, I'd love to be in your position now and know what I know now, because you can't know what you know now. Oh no, it'll be because what was the first things I said? Jeff says, do the thing and you'll have the power. And he says, double your rate of failure, like Watson says. Watson was the CEO of not Hewlett Packard, one of the biggest one, IBM.
Okay.
And they laughed at him, but he says double your rate of failure. And if you keep doubling your rate of failure, you'll be awesome in the end, as long as you keep doing the thing. So if you're just stay in business and do that, and if you keep expanding and failing, I would imagine, because all of a sudden, it's like, Rupert Murdoch, with the News Corporation. I remember reading a piece in the Times about 15 years ago, and they said, welcome to the biggest bankrupt in the whole of the world. And they were saying that 15 years ago, because nobody could call in his loans, because it would have meant too much, that basically he was insolvent, absolutely all over the place. But because he was so big, and it was worth whatever it was worth, but it wasn't really on the numbers. Same with Branson's had a bit of that, hasn't he? Richard Branson. If you look specifically, he's had to Brownie's Virgin, whatever, this, that and the other. But again, the thing with 2 things, Ramsey and Richard Branson. Ramsey and Richard Branson. Ramsey is on the chat show, and the guy says to him, I believe, Gordon, that you've had 2 £1,000, very important this for me and you, not for them, me and you, pounds outside your new restaurant, Chelsea, yeah. Why? He said, because it was fucking important. Carry on. So therefore, I have got to make, if I was going to expand, I'd have to make little Grahams, wouldn't I, and manage them and not tell them to do anything apart from what I said. So the 2 1,000, this is me deducing this, the 2 £1,000 fines were on the opening Saturday night, him standing next to the head chef. Paramount importance that the critics and this, that and the other, that Gordon actually controlled things on that night. Fuck the car, fuck the thingies, right? And so that, yes, that'll do me. That means that right at the top, it's so important to reproduce little Gordons at that standard that got us there in the first place. Key point. What a disclosure that was for me and you listening to that going, wow, yeah, I get it, yeah. That's why it would have been left there, because it was so important that he was there for that 4 or 5 hours. He did not bother about the car. This is so that's dead important. I can't remember. That'll get me going. I can't remember the other thing. That was a massive one. Why else would he be there? Because